why did you start JJXO if you have Oedipus going on? What are the advantages of having a side project for that?
Well, firstly, I'm neglecting to call it a side project because realistically, it's 100% of what I'm doing right now. I mean, I'll tell you what the situation with Oedipus is and was. We got into first of all, let me say that I think that record deals in today's music industry are just precious. And I just don't think they're useful to anybody aside from the 1% of people who manage to make it happen on major labels anymore. And I see some people come up in indie labels, but for the most part, I see a lot of people get screwed. Now, we were on a label that was coupled with a couple of other labels, and within those label groups, one of the CEOs of one of the labels, of a partner label, got into some money trouble, and all of a sudden everything started crumbling around us. So we didn't have any physical copies. We didn't have any tour support anymore. It didn't make much sense, and so we had to make a decision of whether or not we were going to serve legal papers to the label we were on or kind of write it out. And I know, having grown up in the entertainment industry, that serving somebody with any type of paper for any sort of dissolving a contract can take years while lawyers send each other letters back and forth. So in the meantime, even when I saw you the last time, I've been writing songs the whole time I was on tour with Oedipus. I wrote 30 songs in 40 days, recently. And I said, guys,
you.
That's a great title for the album, actually, 30 songs in 40 days.
Yeah. So, I mean, and it just, instead of waiting around for everybody to get their lives together, I just kept moving, because if I don't keep moving, then I sink.
Roger that. I got that.
Hence JJXO.
So why is it so different sounding than Oedipus? What are you writing differently? Are you finding the way you write songs to be evolving, or is it just always a stack of songs you had laying around, that style, but you just never felt comfortable with Oedipus?
Yeah, I mean, it's a number of things. A lot of it was songs that Oedipus didn't necessarily want to play. Some of them were. But I think that there is a natural sort of push towards electronica in music in general. As much as I'd like to think that there's a market for really great acoustic drummers out there, I mean, the fact of the matter is 90% of even rock music that's playing on JJO doesn't have real drummers on it anymore. I mean, they program those drums in, and it's sad, but it's what's going on, and people's ears have gotten used to that. It's also a lot cheaper and a lot easier to make music that way, so I can write a song and go into a studio and record it in a day and have it on the radio next week, which is kind of what I've been doing.
For sure.
It also let me, I don't know, just write something different, and it let me treat the industry differently, which I've been dying to do.
So the JJXO is your new thing?
Yes.
So are you gigging?
How do you mean?
Are you doing shows?
Oh, no, I thought you said digging, not gigging. Sorry, I'm on earpieces as I change here. It's like I said, I started this literally 5 weeks ago on my own, and then my guitarist from Oedipus, Steve, decided to come with me. So he's been working on it with me, and I've got management and booking now for this band, and I just keep getting emails every day begging me to put a band together. And frankly, I know as soon as I do that, I'm going to start a ticking clock, and I'm not going to see my family anymore.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yeah. Totally.
And as much as I want to go do this live, I know as soon as I start that process, I'm leaving town soon.
Right.
So I'm not quite ready.